I want to welcome everyone to tonight's call. It's 7 p.m. Eastern on a Thursday. So every single Tuesday and Thursday, we're actually going to be providing absolutely free education to not just our team, but anyone who's in Tradera. If you want to jump aboard, I think one of the biggest things about Forex, or the most challenging thing about Forex, is really understanding that it's a brand new language. And Tasha and I talk about this. It's like eating an elephant. And I'm going to let me one second. Tasha, and I'm going to make you guys co-host really quickly so that you guys can unmute. And I would love for you to be able to just introduce yourself in just a second. Tasha, can you throw your hand up? And Marcia, can you throw your hand up as well? If I can find you guys. Okay, so Tasha, I made you co-host, and let's see if Marcia is on here. Let me find her. All right, so Marcia, you're co-host as well, so you can unmute whenever you like. So ladies, are you out there?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm actually going to allow, if you guys want to introduce yourself. For those of you who don't know, my name is Megan Lynch, and I am a beginning trader. There's no denying that I am a marketer. If I were at the college, I would probably be the one that was out bringing in all the students, okay, the recruiter. But I also understand the power of Forex. I understand that if I can learn even the basics, it's an elephant. We're not going to learn everything ever. It's going to be forever evolving. And some people are going to always have some kind of different strategy or something. But we want to give you kind of the 1, 2, 3, 4 of Forex basics, because Tradera does an awesome job of educating you if you know how to find the information. So we're going to make sure that you understand how to find that information. And then also, I talked to my two partners, and I said one of the most important things for me is that we retain our students, because this isn't a network marketing company. It's really a college that offers you an opportunity to learn Forex, and it's one of the largest markets in the world. To learn, you may not be a everyday sit on your chart trader, but if you can come in here and you can actually make a few dollars every single day, make maybe $10, $20, $50, $100 or more dollars every single day, and at least pay for your education, your $99, then that's what we want. That's our focus. And then for those of you who are looking to bring in more students, we want you to be able to be proud of the product that you're marketing, proud of the educational platform that you're a part of, which is Tradera. And we are super excited to just work alongside of Tradera and be able to add some added value. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to my first partner, Tasha. And Tasha, if you'll just kind of share with them a little bit about yourself and how long you've been trading, and just tell them what your experience has been so far with Tradera and Tradera's products.
Okay, great. Hey everyone, I'm Tasha Hodes. I'm here in Atlanta, born and raised, and I've been trading Forex about 2.5 years now. It's been a very up and down journey. I didn't give up though. I knew I could see people's trading results, and you guys will understand. You'll be able to relate to what I'm talking about as you stay around a while. But I would see people's results, and so I knew how feasible it was to get there. But my educational journey, as I said, was up and down, up and down. It took a turn, like maybe the last 6 months. Definitely been blessed to get some fantastic education, thanks to Megan and her trading companies. And now, $100 days are the norm. I had my first $500 day just yesterday. So trading is fun. It's definitely an elephant. And so we're going to help you take it one bite at a time.
Thank you so much, Tasha. And I am learning so much from everyone in my community, and I'm just thankful to be able to work with Tasha. She's very patient. She didn't tell you guys that she's actually an educator as well. So you're going to be in really great hands. She's not a trader that's so far removed from us, you know, beginners that are completely can barely spell Forex. You know, she's right here with us and she's learning. So just understand that we're all going to be learning together. We don't have all the answers, but what we will do is point you in the right direction and be able to work through this process together. So I want to thank you so much, Tasha. I want to bring on my my next partner, and my next partner is Marcia. So I want to give Marcia an opportunity to speak as well. So Marcia, are you out there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me, Megan?
Yes, ma'am. If you wouldn't mind doing the same, just kind of tell us a little bit about your background and how long you've been trading and what your experience has been so far with our new company that we just came into.
Okay, my name is Marcia. I'm from Florida. I am not an educator. I'm a nurse. And I've been trading for a couple of years. And like Tasha, it has been a bumpy road for me. I've been in every company that there's been out there to learn about trading and become a trader. And the one thing that I want to say, the trading industry can be very sharky. I mean, there's a lot of hype in the industry. And what I want to be able to relate to people that if you apply yourself, you can become successful, but you got to find a company and a product and hone yourself into that. Don't get sidetracked with a million different things, because you can, and a different, multiple strategies and all this stuff. You just need to plug in, take the time, learn as you can. And my experience with Tradera, and the thing that I told Megan that I wanted to just let people know, if you actually join this company and you just take the Tradera trade alerts, you can make consistent money with those until you learn how to trade. Just, focus on taking the trade alerts, go to the classes when you can. It's going to take time to learn trading because it's a skill set. It's not nothing that you're going to be able to learn, in my experience, overnight. It just doesn't happen. You got to apply yourself. But if you get in Tradera and you use the trade alerts, you can actually start to make money as you're doing the training and you're learning. So me, myself, I told Megan I wanted to be the person that helped people learn how to take the trade alerts and start to take them in addition to taking the time to learn how to trade. So that's me.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies, so much. And I'm super excited for our Tuesdays and Thursday sessions at 7 o'clock. So for those of you who don't know, basically what the format is going to be is that, again, it's an elephant. So we're going to eat the elephant one bite at a time. We're not going to overwhelm ourselves and live on Zooms, because at 8 o'clock, Tradera educators teach. So we want you to feel comfortable and confident to be able to get into that education on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. So we are actually going to do a lesson at the beginning. So like 30-minute lesson, nothing too heavy or anything like that. So you'll want to get a notebook so that you can take some notes, or get a piece of paper right now, and then you can come with your notebook. We also want to be able to have a time for you to ask questions. So the last like 30 minutes will be a Q&A to just apply. So we want to learn, and then we definitely want to apply what we're learning, okay? So moving right along. Just I don't know how to get this off my screen. So basically we talk a lot about building our businesses and things like that. And you guys know I'm not heavy on the building. It's just that I know that I have to get you guys into the system and making some money. But now we also want to provide, with our Freedom Mindset business community alongside of Tradera, we want to provide some product knowledge. And like Marcia said, the most simple product to grasp first is really the trade alerts. We're not saying that you just need to become copy and pasters, but if you could at least learn how to copy and paste and make a consistent profit every single day, that's going to keep you over here as a student, consider it the trade alerts like your scholarship. It's going to pay for your $99 subscription, even if you're not marketing this opportunity. So we want to build a strong foundation over here, because many of you are going to be like Tasha and Marcia. you're going to become at least skilled enough to help people in your own organization set up their platforms. So again, we believe in the power of simplicity. It's overly complicated enough. So basically, in your first week of Tradera, everyone's coming in new and they're all coming in at different skill sets. So everyone is going to be asking the same question: what do I do? So you want to definitely make sure you get people your referral link, and you want them to get signed up. You want people to activate their Tradera accounts. So now that you have them in our system, you want to make sure that we're going to help them get set up, right? That they understand that their platforms are going to be the MetaTrader 4 on their phone and on their laptop. And we want to help them get into class and help get set up. Now, Tradera does provide this information in video, and we'll show it to you. It also provides not necessarily brokers. So as you guys start to bring people in, you have to make people understand that companies cannot suggest brokers, okay? They can't tell you which broker to use, but as a community, we can make some suggestions for you so that, you know, you're picking the right broker for you, because there's a ton of them. We also want to help you create and fund your trading accounts, get a demo account, and also get your live account. Now, if we can get as many people into the market as possible, even if they're in their demo accounts, think about how excited your new business partners are going to be, even if they're in their demo account and they made $65 today in their demo account, or they made, $10 in their demo account. Think about how excited they are going to be about that, okay? Next, you want to make sure that people are ready to learn and earn. Now, in order for people to learn and earn, first of all, trading people always ask me, well, how much money do I have to put in my account to make a profit? Well, you want to get money first, because you never want to be risking money that you can't afford to lose, okay? Because trading is risky. So that's why we are heavy on the launch your business, your Tradera business, so that you can actually get money to shift into your account. Make sure that you are all plugged into our Facebook page and also our Telegram, because that's where we're going to be talking and giving you a lot of different information. Also, learn the company, learn what we offer on our one pager. We're going to have a schedule that comes out so that all new people can understand that when we're teaching and understand the schedule. After that, we want to make sure that we're helping you get your demo account and your live account set up so that you are ready to make money. Now, Tasha, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, I had to do a little bit of moving around. So, and then I'm going to be passing it over to Tasha and Marcia. But today's class is really about what are we going to offer you guys, okay? And our overview of Forex basics is really like, help me, I want to learn how to trade. That's it, okay? Help me, I want to learn how to trade. Let's use the product, because the product is money. So we want to get to the money as fast as we possibly can, but we also want to get to the money safely. This isn't get rich quick. It's learning a skill set and applying that skill set. So the first thing we want to do is introduce you to the Tradera education platform, the back office, because many of our partners are coming in and they're not taking the time to go through the back office, okay? You guys probably want to mute your phone or your videos because we can see you. Let me help you guys. So again, real quick, guys, you might just want to stop your videos. Trying to help you guys so you don't embarrass yourself in class, right? I'm trying to stop a few people's videos. There is 110 people on here. So guys, we're going to stop for just a second. Stop your video. We don't want any mishaps in class, right? And here's what you guys probably need to start doing too. Here's a little trick. When you're coming into Zooms, put a piece of tape over your video. You guys will never see me unless I want you to see me, because I have a piece of paper over my video. So if I ever accidentally unmute my video, you're not going to be able to see me because it's covered up with tape. Okay? We do that because we have to remember that right now we're virtual. So it's distracting if anything crazy happens. And it has, right? Several times. So Back to business, okay? We're going to introduce you to the Tradera back office. You need to get in your back office and push every button. And I was talking to a partner today, and I understand that they're like, well, where do I go? Well, everywhere, okay? It is your back office. Push every button back there until you understand everything that's back there, okay? And you click all the buttons. We're also going to be here to answer questions about Forex basics. We're going to prepare you for the Tradera live trading sessions. This is important. Many of you got into the live trading sessions and your mind, your head almost exploded. What you guys need to do when you get into the lives is understand, like you're getting into Spanish class or French in high school for the first time, and the teacher is immediately starts speaking Spanish. Why? Because she wants you to understand that this is the language that we're going to speak in here. But what you need to do is quiet your mind and understand that eventually I'm going to get it. But right now I'm going to be confused, and that's okay. Okay? So prepare yourself for the Tradera live trading session so you can understand what's the point of getting in there if you don't understand what they're saying. And you're in that environment, so you're going to start to learn. We also want to help you set up your MT4, even though Tradera does that in the back office. Set up your broker account because we want you to get into your demo and live account within your first week of being in Tradera. Okay? Lastly, we want you to learn how to execute and copy and paste the trades. This is important. This will actually keep you over here, even if you sign up 2 people and you struggle for 35 days and you don't sign up a or a third person, but you're making money on the product. You're going to see the value and you're going to stick around over here with us, okay? So we want you to learn how to execute and copy and paste the trade alerts. So we want you to, last thing, and then I'm going to hand it over to Tasha. She has some things she wants to go over, and I'm sure Marcia is going to bring on some things as well. So the importance, guys, of plugging into the system is that this is my number 2. Number 1 was dream big, but we're not going to talk about that on here. You want to plug into our training system. You want to make sure that you're inside of the Tradera Elite Telegram, the Freedom Mindset Facebook page. We're going to upload videos to the Facebook page under units so that if you miss it, you always know where to go. The Telegram is busy, and the Telegram is not for trading. The Telegram is for dumping your people in and feeling the excitement of our team. So understand what our platforms are meant for. The Freedom Mindset Facebook page is more for information. So we're going to put units and PowerPoints and everything in there. And then we all obviously have our webinars and our team chats, okay? You also want to make sure that you guys navigate through the back office, push every button, and read everything back there. That is the very first thing that you should do when you come in. Think about if you went to college, the first thing you would do is walk around the campus or go into your room, your dorm room, and figure out how everything works. Where's the food places? Where's the library? This is the same thing, except you're doing it online. So you have to treat this with the same respect that you treat your college or your university that you went to, okay? You also want to make sure that you plug into our Freedom Mindset Facebook page. That's where off to the left, you're going to see all kind of different information pop up, like the units and those types of things. You're also going to see the videos that Tasha and Marcia made. Marcia has her own website, and in that website, on that website, there's all kind of videos, visuals, step by step, and we're going to pull it up in a moment. You're also going to be able to see Tasha's videos that are awesome, that show you how to get into the market. And Marcia offers one-on-one mentorship. But please listen, it's 3-hour block. It's for 1 hour. You can get in there and get some mentorship. But you need to make sure that you go through all of her videos first before you sign up for a one-on-one consultation, because we don't want people getting in there and you haven't watched any videos, you don't know anything going on. We want to make sure that you are plugged in. So our main focus is all of Tradera's education, but we're going to really focus on the trading education. How can you find things back there? And the trade alerts. We want you to be able to copy and paste so you can start making money every single day. Okay? So we're excited about this. I am going to go ahead and pass it over to Tasha. So Tasha, are you out there?
I am.
Okay. And again, guys, please understand, today is just kind of an overview, but The next days, you're not really going to hear from me because I'm not a trader. I'm going to be in class listening, and they will be teaching for 30 minutes, and then, 45 minutes, and then they'll do a Q&A at the very end. It'll be an hour session and move you guys into the 8 o'clock Tradera class, okay? So, Tasha, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing, and then if you want to go ahead and take over, ma'am, you definitely can.
Okay, one second. All right, everyone, what I'm going to walk you through for a few minutes today is the education in the back office. I want you to really become familiar with that. So one second, and I will share my screen. Okay, Megan, can you see my back office?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay, great. So here on the left, I clicked on Education Platform. So notice there's a section on Forex, a section on cryptocurrency, commodities, indices, stocks, and then a really big section on technical analysis. So for our classes, we will focus on area, and you all have your 2-week syllabus. The 2-week syllabus will guide you between sections of Forex as well as technical analysis. Okay, so we want to focus on Forex. So I'm going to click here in the middle, and I'll briefly just talk about what you'll learn in each of these. They call them elements. Okay, Forex introduction. Terminology, as Megan said, is like learning a second language. Minimize this. Forex industry, Forex trading basics. And Forex charting, Forex mobile trading platforms. That's going to be MT4 or MetaTrader 4 using your cell phone. Forex computer trading platforms, MetaTrader 4, you can use it on your computer. And then Forex trading styles. So we're going to just tackle a few of these during our sessions, and hopefully between now and then you can go ahead and dive into each of these. I want to click on them so you won't be afraid to just jump right in. So each of these elements will be a mixture of just reading and a text description, and some have videos. So it's a combination of the two. So as soon as this comes up, Forex introduction.
And as ladies and gentlemen, as that's coming up, just remember, I tell people to spend the first 24 to 48 hours navigating your back office and pushing every button. You don't have to watch the videos right off hand, but you actually want to know what's back here so that you can start getting your game plan together. And the 2-week syllabus will be on our Facebook page, but it's also in the Lit Trade House as well.
Okay, there might be an internet connection problem. So we'll go to plan B. I teach college algebra, guys, so I'm accustomed to technology failing on us. So I know Marcia is going to do a deep dive into this. So since we won't do the back office for now, let's talk about the trade alert. So in your back office, and I'll show you this in the next time, just to make sure that you're plugged into the Telegram where the trade alerts come, go to member support. I believe it's the fourth question down on the FAQ. It says, where do I find the Tradera trade alerts? There will be a URL there. And if you type that in or copy and paste it into your browser, that will connect you to the Telegram where those alerts are sent out. And hopefully you'll get set up with your demo accounts. We'll have some videos and steps to show you how to do that. And go ahead and take those trade alerts in your demo account so you can get pretty familiar with it. So I'll just take a few minutes and highlight some of the components of the trade alert so that you'll know what to expect. So here's an example on the right-hand side of what a Tradera trade alert looks like. We'll have a stop loss, a take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, and some notes about using proper risk management. So first, let's tackle the stop loss. The stop loss is the price. Let's say you're already into the trade and you're, based on this alert, we're going for a buy. So let's say we expect price to go up. That's why you buy. However, if the market does something that's unexpected and all of a sudden price begins to drop, well, we need a safe way to exit the trade so that we can limit our loss and control the risk. So that's what this first stop loss figure or price will give you. So we'll show you a little bit later on. There's a field for stop loss and you will enter that price. So this will be given to you. So next, let me explain a little bit about the take profit. So we expect price to go up. We've placed a buy on our pair. And let's say we just want to go for 20 pips, or we just want to be conservative. If we want to get some profit and then exit the trade, when we're in blue, blue means we're winning, then we may want to take profit 1. Okay, and we'll also have a class a little bit later on where we show you how to count pips, because that's going to be very important. So you'll know what your earnings will be, and you'll know how long you want to stay in the trade. So Tradera is going to give us multiple take profits, and it really depends on your style of trading, which you will develop. A lot of us like to pip and dip, as we say. Get in the blue, get some profit, and then exit the trade before anything weird or unexpected happens. So take profit 2 is more my style, where I've done my analysis, I believe the trade, I believe it's going to go a little bit further. So I'm going to stay in the trade a little bit longer and take the second take profit, okay? Then there are those of us that are kind of in it for the long haul, so to speak, and you've done your analysis, you want maximum profit. You understand that it may take a little longer, you have that patience, you may set your take profit at this third level here, where price goes from the beginning when we enter the trade all the way up to this price here. Now, another option, which we'll talk about a little bit later, is you may want to do multiple entries. And so typically I do 2 entries for trades, and I may set the first entry with the first take profit. And then I'll use my second entry for the second take profit. So that's an option for you now, but just to keep it simple, especially in your demo account, your first week of trading, just do 1 entry and go for take profit 1. Next, we want to talk about lot size, and Marcia will go into more details with this when she shows you how to enter the trade. Lot size is very, very important. It's one of the main reasons you want to start in a demo account, because you don't want to make a mistake with a lot size in your live account. So just to keep it simple, here's a chart. Let's say we're in our demo or our live account and we have $100. We typically suggest, and this is just, the industry standard, to use the smallest lot size available, which is 0.01. So if we're in a trade and we gain 10 pips, then we would have made 10 cents based on that 0.01 lot size, okay? So Don't be discouraged. You may think 10 cents doesn't sound like a lot, but remember, when you're in for take profit 2 and take profit 3, especially take profit 3, you may easily have 100 pips or more. So if you're starting your account with, say, $200, now you can use slightly bigger lot size, 0.02. And if you're in a trade for 10 pips, that's going to net you 20 cents. Now, as your demo account grows, as your live account grows, it gets a little bit more fun. Now you can use a 0.1 lot size, and for 10 pips, you'll make $10. And as you multiply those accounts and it grows, and once you make it up to $10,000, then you can use a lot size of 1.0, or we call that a standard. And for a 10 pip trade, that nets you $100. We're talking a large amount of money at that point. And just to give you guys some motivation, in the past 3 months, it started with a live account that was I had an account at $174. I was able to double that account to $300 with just a longer term trade that I took profit on several times. And then, because I was feeling really confident in the training that I was receiving, I started another live account with $500, and I was able to triple that account. And then since coming to Tradera, it's doubled even more. So just to give you encouragement, stay in your demo mode. It's okay to have those small lot sizes. When you get in the zone, as we say, and you're making profits from these Tradera, you'll and just have to stick with the proper lot size for your trades. Okay. And then finally, each trade alert will have these additional notes. Please use proper risk management. And I just kind of touched on that. You want to make sure you set a stop loss. Now, stop loss is kind of controversial in our industry, because you have the liberty when you get a trade alert to have maybe a bigger stop loss, price a little bit more room to move around. And I'm sure Marcia will jump into that a little bit more. And as I mentioned before, just make sure that you're using the appropriate lot size. So sometimes you will see a trading plan. A trading plan says, if you start with $50, let's see how many trades it will take to get that to maybe $1,000. And sometimes in those trading plans, you will see bigger lot sizes that don't necessarily follow this plan. So just know that, there's some, if you have a $100 account, get a 0.1 lot size. And we'll, as the weeks go on, we'll get into more details there. But for now, just sort of stick to your basic lot size based on your trading account when you're in your demo and when you're in your live, and you'll be just fine. So that's it for what I wanted to share with you guys. Megan, do we want to hold questions till the end, or do we want to take some questions now? I know, Marcia.
Yeah, let's hold them to the end, because since this is an overview, and please understand if you're still completely lost, rightfully so, you just want, when you get into these sessions, you just want to get in here with your notes and look at keywords. It's not about understanding everything. It's about hearing the language, understanding what's my stop, why do I have my stop loss, what are the take profits. This information doesn't mean you're going to jump in and, okay, I get it. You're going to be learning through the Tradera education. We're just adding, I want you guys to understand this, because I know we're going to be getting you guys help, but I want you guys to also understand, I just want to throw this out here, that we are doing this absolutely for free, okay? This is not something that we have to do because we paid $99 to come into Tradera to learn ourselves, but everybody in our community, they can offer some type of different skill set. And some of you guys out here are really good at helping people set up their MetaTrader 4s. Do that. You know, it's only going to strengthen our community if you guys jump in. So if you do have a little bit more knowledge, then jump in. But please understand, we don't work for Tradera. We're all in here to work for ourselves, and we're just adding extra help. But Tradera is the education platform. We're just going to fill in the gaps as we go and try to support our community. But we're all in here to learn, from Tradera. So we're not trying to take over their trading or anything like that. But we have some great people in our community that will be able to teach you some really great things. Okay, but they are busy sometimes, and they're going to be working on their own business as well. So we are going to get some questions at the end. But that was my basics that I learned as well, is just understanding what I should be leveraging on my account. And then those are things that you guys will be able to look up in your back office as well. Now, Tasha, thank you so much just for kind of getting us started. Marcia, did you want to jump in and talk a little bit about some of the things that you're going to be teaching?
Yes, Megan. I really don't know how to share my screen. So do you have the link to the page that I created for the trade alerts?
1 second. Let me get it real quick, and I'm going to email it to myself. I should have done that.
And then if you would just show that page on your screen, and then I can, kind of say a few things from that, because I don't know how to share my screen on, or how to take over or whatever.
I'll show you too. It'll be really simple.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't simple when I first started doing it, but my phone's about to die. Okay. I know some people have, like Tommy, my partner. I'm trying to calm him down a little bit. He has some questions. It's about funding accounts. But one thing I want you guys to understand, that there's a million videos on YouTube on how to fund your broker account, because every broker has a different way to fund their account. Like when we did LQDFX, that's a broker. LQDFX, you can only fund it through VLOAD or Bitcoin or something. So we kind of had to learn that process. But if you're in another country, you might be able to fund that particular account using Skrill or something else. So it's really about, we're going to talk about that too, Marcia, because I know my partner's going to have a question about that. But it's relaxing a little bit and understanding that you kind of have to just search around, because it depends on which broker you're using, how you fund your broker account.
Did you find that link, Megan, or you can't?
That was not the right one, was it? Are you on your computer right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to do stop share.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And all you're going to do is find the button that says share at the bottom.
Okay.
And then just click it and you'll share your screen.
And just where it says screen, that's where I click.
Yeah, it should say share on there. Do you see like a
share?
Oh,
okay, I see.
Yep, there you go.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Okay, as I stated, I am not an educator. I am a nurse. So what I did was I created a page that tells you step by step how to take the Tradera trade alerts. And right in this section here, I give you a little introduction. I tell you who I am, that I'm a part of Megan's team and how awesome she is. And then I put a few basic videos on here that tell you a little bit about what Forex is, some basic information. I've got a video on here on how to set up a broker account. And this particular video is for LQDFX. I don't know who may use that broker, who might not use that broker, but basically it's the same, it's kind of the same process depending on what broker you want to use. If you don't have an account, I put a link on here that'll take you to that particular broker. But if you want to use another broker, I can show you how to do that. I trade on my computer. I don't trade on my phone. I don't like Trading View. I don't use Trading View. I like MT4. That's what I got started on. That's what I like to use. So I have several, as you can probably see down here, MT4 platforms on my computer. So I actually trade off the MetaTrader 4 platform. I have a video on here that gives you some basic information about MetaTrader 4, downloading it. I also put a video on here that specifically shows you how to copy and paste. For those people that really just have no idea, basically it shows you hit Control C to copy, Control V. You know what I'm saying? It's that basic. I put that on there. I also put a video on here that shows you exactly where to get the Tradera trade alerts. And then I did an actual video that showed that I went in and I actually copied and pasted a trade alert on the MetaTrader 4 platform. So all of this information in these videos are on this page that I created, and Megan has the link to it. And then I also, just to, you know, because some people need just a little bit more help, I set it up to where you could set up a one-on-one session with me. And the only thing that I ask, if you do schedule a one-on-one with me, is when you schedule your one-on-one with me, please at least, you know, go to the videos, review them all. And if you don't understand something or you need additional help, I don't mind helping. Go ahead and set up a one-on-one session with me. And before that session, if you could download, and I've been using AnyDesk. Megan says she's going to show me how to use Zoom. And, you know, when I get the notice that you've set up a session with me, when I come for our session, I just want the software to already be on your computer. So that way, if I need to take control or do something or whatever, I'll be able to do that. So, as I stated, I'm more of a one-on-one type person. It comes from my nursing background. I'm used to caring for one patient at a time. In the Zooms or whatever, it's good to have a lot of people, you know, on there, and you can explain things and do things, but I'm just more of a one-on-one person. I like to give people that one-on-one attention. So I just wanted to say, if you have problems or don't understand how to take the trades, I would be more than willing to help you get set up and to show you how to take the Tradera trade alerts. And if you have any questions, I'll try to answer those also. So that's all I wanted to show, Megan, and just, you know, let everyone know that this page is out there and they can click on it. And I've got about 3 or 4 hours a day, I think Monday through Friday, on the schedule on there that I've said I would commit to trying to get people, you know, helping people, those people that need help. Some people, it might not even take an hour for me to show them something, or it might just be you need to ask me a specific question or something. So I just wanted to put that out there. And that's kind of all I wanted to show them and say, Megan.
Awesome. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to think about. I have to do this, okay? I have to be very, very clear with the 119 of you guys, because some of us on here are traders, some of us are marketers, and we're going to be bringing people over. It is very, very important that you guys look at what these young ladies have put together. They are not, they don't work for Tradera. They do not get paid by Tradera, okay, other than, you know, our marketing, that type of thing. Because in my other company, here's what happened. People tend to get, and I have to kind of put this disclaimer out, people get really spoiled, and they tell people, well, hey, you're going to get X, Y, and Z. And then when people don't get that, they get a little bit frustrated. Please understand that Marcia came over here and paid her $99 so she can learn from the educators in Tradera, and I'm not paying her, nor are you paying her to put together all of these videos, okay? Or to do a one-on-one session. So we have to be mindful of that. If you're not, you know, if people aren't getting back to you right away, or if, you know, things seem to be, you know, if you're confused about things, you want to first utilize the Tradera education. Everybody should be inside of the trading groups, the Lit Trade House. That's where you guys, your main community is. That's where you would ask questions, any question that you want in those groups. Then we have some telegrams that I'm going to refer you guys to in my playbook. I'm not going to refer you to everybody's group, because some people's groups in Tradera, you know, they're trying to sell you stuff. There's traders in there trying to sell you this gadget and that gadget. And I talked to Rob about that. We're not even putting our people in there, because a lot of those things you guys don't need to spend your money on. You just need to utilize Tradera's education, utilize the Tradera community, and you also need to utilize our personal team, but understand that we're all in this together, but we're all coming in here to learn for ourselves as well. So, you know, it's time consuming when we have people who jump in and want to teach. So thank you to Tasha for putting the PowerPoint together, taking time away from your own Tradera business to provide that kind of information. Thank you to Marcia, because I'm not a trader, guys. So if you ask me trader questions, I can give you the basics. I've been around it long enough, but if you're asking me certain things, don't expect me to be able to answer you, because I am a beginning trader, okay? I just look different than most people, and so does Marcia and Tasha, because we're not askers, we're doers, and we just kind of jump out and provide whatever we can to make sure that we are good and that our community is good. So I'm just kind of throwing that out there, because last time I did this in my other company, people got a little spoiled, and you know how it is when you give people things and they just expect that that's going to happen. So we want you guys to be able to navigate the back office first. We want you to utilize the website that Marcia has. It will be on the Facebook page, okay? It will also be in the pinned message when I get to it tonight. I got to do my call at 9, so I got to get ready for that. And then after that, then I will make sure that I go through and put all these things in the right places so that we can have a smooth running system. But understand that I'm trying to get my business off the ground and get the system going, and it's not going to happen overnight. So I'm, you know, doing what I can, and these ladies are really, really helping me in the areas that I'm not going to be able to help you guys that much in, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and unmute. We only have 6 minutes, because I don't want to interfere with Tradera's education at 8 o'clock, because I want all of you guys to go over there for an hour with your notebook and just listen, okay? We will have the playbook ready to go so that everything is in one place. It's not in one place right now, okay? But Reagan and I are working on that, and everything will be in one place very soon. And by the time we roll into next week, people aren't going to have as many questions as they have about just how to find things. So Tommy, I'm going to let you go first. Tommy, are you out there? You guys, you can unmute. I know Tommy had a question about, I'm not really quite sure what his issue was all the way, but it was something about he didn't know how to fund his, he was having problems funding his Trader's Way account.
I have a Trader's Way account. I mean, if he could ask the question, I could see if I could help him.
Okay.
What is it, Tommy?
Yeah, he said his money hadn't loaded at all yet, and he had, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the issue was, but I'll probably just send him over to you, and you can help him if you don't mind, like sending your.
Yeah, because I was wondering, I mean, did he use Bitcoin or?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I don't even know if he knew how he tried to fund it. I don't see him on here. I did see him a minute ago. All right. So guys, jump in really quickly. Does anybody have a question?
Hey, Megan, how you doing? It's Leroy from SC.
Hey there, Leroy.
I just wanted to comment on his money. He may have to do an internal transfer, because I had to do that with LQDFX and Yu-Gi-Oh's Way. I deposited my money, and then I had to conduct the internal transfer from my wallet to my trading account.
Yeah, because he gave me a picture, and it looks like, and this is something that he can do with Marcia, but it looks like he did like Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash or something, and it was pending. So I'm not quite sure. So I'll just link him up with one of you guys, with Cynthia or with you, Marcia, and you could probably help him.
Okay.
Okay, Jerry, did you have a question?
Yeah, where do I find the, what's the link to get on the education that's going to take place in a few minutes?
All of those things are in the Lit Trade House. So are you in the Lit Trade House?
I'm brand new. I think I'm not sure whether I am or not.
Are you inside of our Telegram by chance?
Yes.
Okay. So if you get inside of the Telegram, I'll post it again. I'm sure
I can find it. That's fine.
it's okay. I'll post it again for you.
Thank you.
This will be a lot more simple when everything's in our playbook and all of the links. So you guys aren't getting a million different things, or you can go to my Facebook group. I just posted it, and you want to get into the lit trade house because that's where all the units are back there. Tasha, do you want to speak on that, on everything that's kind of in the lit trade house? And you have to have your client number and they have to accept you into it because it's a paid group.
Yes, and there you'll find links to the 20 pips and dip teaching strategy, as well as, and then in the back office, all the live sessions are recorded and you can access them there.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. But that lit trade house is going to be, I posted it on my Facebook page too, just the steps of getting started.
Yeah.
So, and then get into those groups. And then obviously there's a lot of different trading groups, and I will kind of pick the ones that I think are going to benefit you the most, because some of them, it's just it's just like one or two that I wouldn't put my people in there because it's counterproductive to what you're trying to do. So I'll put those in our manual so that you guys can easily know what you do. Step 1, step 2, where are all the links and how do I get connected? Who else has a question?
How do you get to the link?
It's go to my Facebook page or go to the Telegram.
I don't have either one of those yet.
Okay, so go to Lit Trade House. Let me see. What up?
Yep, LITT.
I'll send it to him. I'll send it to him.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
So, and this is one thing, all of you guys as leaders, we're gonna have a 6-step quick start, which starts on Sundays at 7 o'clock. So again, it might seem like you're getting in and where do I go? Well, because the company, they offer the education, right, in the back and the trade alerts. But teams come in and provide kind of the system. The Tradera launch manual, guys, has everything in it that you could possibly need, all of the groups that you're supposed to be in. And the Tradera launch manual is in the lit trade house, but it's also, we're going to post it on our Facebook page and inside of our manual as well. Okay. So by Sunday at 7 o'clock, you're going to be fully acclimated because we're going to do a 6-step quick start or a 10-step quick start or whatever to your business. And every new person needs to go through that training on Sundays at 7, and it will be uploaded to YouTube. Therefore, you're going to be able to, I don't know if you guys can see that. You're going to be able to make sure that all of your new people are plugged in. Okay. Like Paid Members Elite is here. The Lit House is a paid group, and you can start to access some of the different units. Let's see. So look right here, getting started, trading quick reference on demand, Tradera launch manual, where he actually goes through the launch manual. It's in here. What is Forex, trading view, baby pips, pip values, pit lots. So this is where you want to be. Okay. So understand that the company actually offers what's in the back office and then the lit trade house and the alerts. That's not what the $99 is paying for. Okay. Everything else is kind of extra what teams do with their small groups. So you're getting the trading community as well. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. All right. What other kind of questions do you have? Feel free to go ahead, guys, and jump on in there.
Megan, it's Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, on the MetaTrader 4, when I do it on my computer, it comes up with a demo account, but I have an account and I've got the money in my MT4 account on the phone. I don't know how to make it on like live on the computer because it's not showing me anywhere to do it.
I can answer that. You would need to go to your MetaTrader 4 platform on your computer and log into your actual live account.
I did try that and it, for some odd reason, wouldn't let me in. I used the information that was in the back of the, on my MetaTrader 4 one on my phone. I used that information that it said, but it's not letting me in.
That should be the same information to log into that platform on your MT4. Are you changing it from logging into a demo account to a live account? You got to go to a live account, not a demo account. You might need to go to my site and click on the link and let me do a one-on-one with you and show you how to do it.
Great. Sounds great.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And one thing that you guys may want to do as well, I mean, you're getting the education over here. They have those things in the back office, like how to set up your MT4. And you still may need that specialized attention, because I actually did. But I also tell people, don't learn how to trade on YouTube, but you guys can learn how to set up on YouTube. Wouldn't you agree, Marcia? Like, you could watch a ton of videos on how to fund a Trader's Way account, and they walk you through it. There's all kind of videos. Now we've made, Marcia's made videos as well. I just tell people, don't try to learn trading strategies, but the basic setups. There are so many videos back here that you can kind of get your one-on-one, but you might just want to type in how to fund a Trader's Way. Okay, and that's how when I was in my other two companies, that's kind of how I did it. Trader's Way for beginners, withdraw deposits. There's a gazillion videos back here, and you can kind of watch them on YouTube. And then if you still don't understand, if you don't understand from Marcia's, then, people in our community, out of the kindness of their heart, will help you do that as well, so that you can get to Tradera's education, okay? We don't want you to slip through the cracks, but do your due diligence as well to kind of look and see what's out here, because I've watched a gazillion videos. Who else has a question? Anyone? Some of you guys are like, I don't even know what to ask.
Is there any way we can get the link to that next training? Because I don't see it on Lit. I'm having a hard time finding it.
For the
Hey, Megan, isn't that the Tradera training?
Uh-huh.
She can just go to your back office and just click on the training link in your back office.
Got it. Thanks.
That's the easiest way to do it, instead of going to the the Tradera Telegram group. If you just log into your back office and then just click on the link for the live training sessions, and it'll take you right there.
And this is part of, all of you guys join live session. This is part of everybody in the 6-step quick start. The very first thing I'm going to tell people to do, is plug in. But one of the main things is knowing what's in your back office. Okay. I think we're so excited, and I'm one of those ones I just jump in, but I've already gone through this back office. My first 24 hours, I pushed every single button. That's why when you guys ask me questions, I'm not just a smart person. I just clicked every button to figure out, what's that say? What's this do? Where's this? How do I do this? And we want all of you guys, that's the first thing you need to do. 24, and then you jump right in, and then you're going to be in that live session. Okay. And I can't do it.
And another thing that they all need to know, that even if because of your work schedule or whatever, if you cannot join the live sessions, they're all recorded. So maybe you can't get on the live session, but when it's convenient for you, you can always go back into your back office and just click on the link and watch it, watch the session whenever you have an opportunity to do it. So if for some people it's inconvenient with your work schedule or whatever for you to get on the live sessions, you can always go back to your back office and click on the link, because they're all recorded and they're there for you. So they make it really convenient to learn, even if you can't get on the live calls the Sunday through Thursday.
Awesome. What other questions do you guys have?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I mistakenly I put in on my password for Tradera. I misinput my username for my password, and I wanted to find a link where I could replace that with the proper password. And I was trying to find where that link on the site was to do that.
Well, I don't think it's,
They send a message to me. They say, "Oh, this is very sensitive. You got to change your password to something more meaningful."
well, what you need to do is you just need to log in, and when it says forgot password, when you're first logging in, so I'm going to log out,
Mm-hmm.
and you would put your username in or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
or you just click forgot password right here, and it's going to take you right here. Username or email, put your email new password. It's going to send you an email, and it's going to give you a one-time pass into your back office so that you can change your password.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Appreciate that. Appreciate
No
that.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? Jump on
Hey,
in.
Megan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my question was, I'm signing up for this LQDFX. You do have to upload a document. Now, is it just one document, or is it, now you have a choice of driver's license or proof of residence?
I think you have to do both. I mean, I have LQDFX.
You do have to do both?
I think so. It tells you.
For any broker, Megan, you're going to have to, for KYC, know your customer laws, you're going to have to upload your driver's license or your state ID, and you're going to have a current bill in your name.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have to upload to them to verify who you are. And most times before you can fund account, they've got to do that first.
You also want to make sure that when you take pictures of things, it has to be all four corners on there. You can't it can't look like a screenshot. So you need to raise your camera up, put it on the table, and take a picture of it, because it can't. Same thing with your bills. They have to be able to see all four corners, because anybody can go on the the internet and take a screenshot, but they need to be able to verify that it's raised up, their camera's raised up, and you can see all four corners.
Megan, the person that asked about changing the password, if you look in your back office and go in the upper right corner next to your name where the picture is, you can go in there, get into your profile, and change it in there.
Really? Where? Right here?
Go to where your picture is.
My computer's slow. I have too much.
If you go upper right corner, go to where your picture is.
Okay.
See where it says edit profile?
Yes.
Click on that. And if you hover, not that you're going to change it, but if you hover over where it says password, it says to change the current user password, enter the new password in both fields.
Awesome. Good job, Debbie.
Thanks.
So repeat it again. I'm looking at the screen again. So my apologies. See
That's okay.
I hit on profile. I got that part.
Okay, right.
And,
you hit on profile, and then you go edit profile.
Yes.
And then current password, and then put password and confirm password.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Gotcha. Right. That was kind of tricky. That's why I was trying to make sure I got us on point.
Thanks, Debbie. Going all around circles.
So when these 5,000 people ask me, at least I'll know what to tell them.
Exactly, right? Wait a second. speak it into existence. Yes?
Hi, it's Barbara. Could you tell me, please, where to find Marcia's training videos? I missed where.
I haven't put it up yet. I'm going to do it. I got to find I got to get the link, and then I'm going to put it on the Facebook page, and I'm going to put it on the pinned message as well.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for being patient too, because it's when you come into a company, if you really come into the company and you actually want it to be your business, it doesn't come easy, because all these PowerPoints and none of this stuff was created. We have to create all this stuff. We have to create the system. If you really are doing your business for real, then you guys will jump in and you'll figure out how to make your business run a little bit smoother. Like the gentleman was saying, he might get on here and create a video on how to change your password. It's just anything that might be easier for you guys to run your business. I know a lot of times people are like, hey, can you make this video? Well, if I make the video, I'm putting my phone number on it and my link so that I could sign people up. So I don't think you want me to make all the videos. All right, who else has a question out there? ASB has your hands up. I don't know if you have a question. No question is a dumb question. Remember, this is just overview, so we really haven't learned a lot right now. You just know that the ladies are going to be teaching Tuesdays and Thursdays, basic Forex, and then just how to execute a trade. Yes, sir. Go ahead. KFSU. You can unmute.
Yeah, it's okay. I just want to add that while they are taking the picture of their ID, they need to make sure that the date on there is also in the block, or it won't take. That's all. Like
That the what? Say that last part again. That the what is?
That the date needs to be inside the frame in order for it to be accepted.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it has to be a current. Make sure it's a seemingly current bill, and make sure that's in the picture. And all brokers are different, but most of them are going to ask for those types of things, depending on which brokers that you're going to get. And you might want to go to YouTube instead of, I asked a lot of traders, well, which brokers do you use? Well, you're going to get all kind of different answers, because I have traders who don't use US brokers at all. And then I have some traders that only use US brokers or use offshore brokers. So, I mean, brokers for Forex. I tell my students, anything that you guys want to know is on here, but I wouldn't be trying to learn trading from people on YouTube. You're going to get lost in the shuffle. But look, you can get on here, the best Forex broker to use in 2020. Okay, you could kind of look around, so at least when people are telling you, you kind of know what they're talking about. Marcia, did you want to add? Anyone else have a question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me see here. Someone wanted to ask, how do they get to the next class, the Lit Trade House link?
That's the one we said is in your back office. Go to live trading session and click on. You're going to have to get off this Zoom, though, because you're not going to be able to be on 2 Zooms at the same time. So you got to log out of what we're doing, and you got to go to your back office and click join live session. And when you click it, it's going to take you into that Zoom.
Okay, so you said join live session?
Under live trading sessions in your back office. So that's the first thing that all of you guys need to do. I mean, got some feedback. The first thing that everybody is going to need to do is go through your back office. Because if you've been over it for a little while and you haven't gone through it yet, you're not going to know where anything is. And when people ask me questions, I always know that they haven't gone through their back office, because literally in order for me there's 1,500 people in here, I had to know something a little bit, right? And I had to push all the buttons, see how things worked. And that's what you guys need to do when you get it over here, is figure out what is behind these buttons. Click these buttons. What does this say? Okay, rank analysis, what does that mean? Network, click on the downline members. How many downline members? If I push this button, what happens? What about this button? Okay, so you really have to get in here and pretend like it's a brand new car and you need to know how it works. What other kind of questions do you guys have?
I have a question. If you guys can hear me, I have a question.
Yes, sir. We can.
Can you please leave all the questions on the recordings? Because somebody asked a real interesting one I want to get back to.
Yeah, they're all, I'm recording all of it right now. But yeah, thank you for saying that. Most definitely.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And remember, guys, we're beginners in this thing when it comes to, well, not really beginners, but you know what I mean. It's a new platform for all of us. So we're kind of, we are open. We want you guys to give your suggestions because we're not the leaders. We're just leading. Okay. We're all the leaders over here. Every single one of you guys. I don't want you guys to be handicapped and think that we're the leaders. You're the leader because you paid your money to come over here. So you're the leader, and I want you guys to feel comfortable. You don't have to ask us for permission to do anything. Just make sure you're in compliance with Tradera. And if you want to jump out and start, you know, doing what I do and having your own Zooms and doing all that kind of stuff, you guys don't work for us. You know, you don't work for Tradera, you work for yourself. So please feel comfortable and confident to just do stuff that is going to be beneficial for you and your downline, for your organization if you want it to grow.
Megan?
Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to just kind of say something about picking a broker. My suggestion, and I cannot tell anybody which broker to use or not to use, but I would suggest using a broker that you know someone has used and they withdrawn from, because you've got some brokers out there that are cutthroat and you're not going to get your money. You know what I'm saying? So let's, you know, I can say like Trader's Way, FX Choice, Hugo's Way. I mean, these are brokers that I have that I know you can get your money out of, because you can go to like find a broker and there are thousands of Forex brokers. So you just don't want to pick any broker, because you can pick a broker and, you know, put your money in there. When you get ready to withdraw, you get nothing. So you have to kind of be careful which broker you're picking.
So, and I'm glad Marcia said that, because we are going to end our manual. Tasha, you can jump in because you guys are the experts. I just listen.
Yeah, I was just agreeing. She's 100% correct.
So we will give, since I've been in the trading world for a while, doesn't mean that I'm anywhere near Tasha or Marcia, because they put in the work, and I'm a kind of a facilitator of traders. I pay traders. So I know some suggested brokers because it's what the traders use and they've withdrawn. So inside of our playbook that's going to come out this week, it will have suggested brokers. That's not meaning, and it'll have a disclaimer: trade at your own risk. We are not promoting any one broker. Choose whatever brokers you want. But we know that there are certain brokers that people use: Trader's Way, Hugo's Way, LQDFX, FX Choice. You know, there are just some different brokers there's some other ones that I just found out about that are really good as well. But we'll put those in there, and then you guys still have to do your due diligence to do your research. It's like picking a bank. Somebody will tell you, I love Chase Bank. Doesn't mean that you need to go get an account there. Okay, we're going to take 5 more minutes, guys, because I have a call at 9, and I want to make sure that, you know, you guys can invite people to the 9 o'clock and I can have a voice. Angie, you have a question? You were unmuted. Or anyone? Tommy, are you still out there? Did you want to ask your question? You're kind of robot-ish.
Is the 9 o'clock call the opportunity call?
Somebody's robotic. The 9 o'clock call, the 2 o'clock and 9 o'clock are always opportunity calls. Always. You're a little robotish. You may.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. The young lady trying to talk. Okay, sorry. I don't know who's.
Hey, Meg. The young moguls, are they still having the training tonight at 10?
We're doing it. We're going at 9. So yesterday I put it in the Telegram and it says 9 o'clock for the young moguls too. So we're kind of doing it all at once, and then we'll kind of have, Raheem and Jay will be able to talk. So try to shorten my presentation. I'm trying to throw out slides because I want to keep my presentation super short, but it's gotten a little bit longer. So I'm just, I'm constantly honing my craft so I can keep everybody interested. But you guys definitely want to invite people to the 9 o'clock. And the young moguls are going to go at 9 as well.
I have a question.
Yes,
The 8 o'clock call, you're not doing it, right?
I do not work for Tradera. It's Tradera's 8 o'clock call. That's the look right here, Sunday through Thursday at 8 p.m. You can't get on there if you're on my Zoom because you can't be on 2 Zooms at the same time.
Right. Yeah, I'm just trying to find out. I just got started, so I'm just figuring out everything.
Yeah,
All right, so I have to jump off this call to get on that call, go in my back office. Okay, good.
We are just the team, okay? We don't work for them. They don't pay us to do all this extra stuff. We're just trying to grow our own businesses. So I want everybody, I keep stressing that, but trust and believe. I just ran a trading company for a year and I didn't own that company, right? But everybody thought I did, and they got really spoiled really quickly. And, so I'm just letting you guys know that we're doing things because this is our business and it's what we want to do to make our businesses grow, but we don't work for them. We're not getting paid to do anything. So we're doing the best that we can to just help our team. So you guys can help too. If you have a skill set, jump in at any moment. You're welcome. Anyone else have a question?
Hi, Megan. This is Adria. Do you have a separate program that you're doing for the young moguls, or how do we connect them to you?
Yes, we have a young moguls group. So the Telegram link, and I am again getting all this stuff organized for you guys because I want you guys to be able to just say, hey, take this link, and everything is in the link. So that question is an awesome question. Yes, we have a Telegram, and we have several Telegrams, so we don't want you guys new people like, man, they're unorganized all over the place. We really just got over here like 2.5, 3 weeks ago. We're going on it's our 3rd week. So I want to get everything, is it Adria?
Yes.
I want to get everything organized, but if you go into my Telegram, there's the Young Moguls links are in there. And sometimes, guys, because it's so busy in there, you can sometimes go to click on the picture of the Telegram. And if you click on the picture and you put links, and all the links that anybody ever posted are in there. So you don't have to go through everything fumbling through everything. Or you can click on media and it'll show you some different images that are in there or files. The Tradera launch manual is in there. The Tradera one-page overview is in there. But it'll be on the call tonight. It'll be in the chat, the Telegram. Somebody always posts all of our Telegrams in the chat until we can get super organized on our Facebook page and with our little Getting Started link. And Getting Started class starts Sunday at 7. Everything's at 7. Sunday at 7, Tuesday, Thursday at 7. But typically we'll only be on for an hour, okay? 1 hour, and then we'll bounce off so that you guys can go to the other class. All right, anyone else have any questions? Okay, well, listen, we are here to support you guys 100%. We're gonna grow together. Our main focus is, in the beginning, is to get you guys taking these trade alerts. That's what our class is about. Understanding the basics and taking the trades. That's it. That's all That's what we're focused on, okay? Getting you set up with your broker and all that, making sure that you can get acclimated and you can start taking these trades in your demo or live account, because that's what's going to make you excited. Even if you're making $10 a day, you're going to be excited about $10 a day times 20 days. You make $200, you pay your 99 bucks. It's a pretty good deal. All right. Well, ladies, Tasha, Marcia, thank you so much. After my 9 o'clock call, I will get things uploaded to my Facebook page, and I'm going to return these 65 calls that I just got. All righty, guys. Thank you. See you guys at the 9 o'clock. Bring a friend. Thanks, Tasha. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night, everyone.
Awesome job, ladies.